Well, today, this is going to be a serious video. And about 6 weeks ago, somebody on my Facebook group had posted something. I never even heard of this woman before. And she has a she does a lot of videos and posts them on Facebook, and they are just grotesquely embarrassing. She just had her 10th child. I don't want to even say her name, but her husband was a Harlem Globetrotter. You probably know at this point who I'm talking about. So anyway, she glorifies Jesus and says that each of her children was, a blessing from God, and that God wanted those children to be born, and that she will have many more children, God willing. And it's horrifying to me that I have proclaimed for over 9 years on the internet and around 6 years on YouTube that reproduction is nothing but recycling misery. Yet my voice is this small. This is my voice. This is her voice. She's being heard loud and clear. She's being acknowledged. Hordes of people come out of the woodwork to tell her how beautiful her family is, how sweet and charming, how good of a mother she is. And every single video that she does is mind-blowingly embarrassing. It's cringy. It's insulting. It insults anybody's intelligence who would watch that and appreciate and approve of what she's doing. And she involves all of her children in all the videos. They're all lined up. And sometimes they do a little dance. Sometimes they do just silly and stupid things. And I don't think the children have any choice in the matter if they are videoed or not. I don't. Some of the children look really shy. A couple of them are more outgoing and probably don't mind the spotlight. But as they get older, they're probably going to wish that their mom did not exploit them the way that she did. And it's very immature. Her videos are extremely immature. And she's got to be close to 40 or over 40 by now. I should probably Google that. But it's an insult for an antinatalist like myself when people who keep on having children, and 10 children, and keep making comments that it's, God's will, and they're going to keep having children, and they're blessed. These are their blessings. It's so cruel. It's so cruel what they're doing. And they get so much favor. They get so much favor online for having children. They sold out. They sold out to reproduction. Every one of her children are going to suffer, and they have suffered. The brief videos, the clips that you see, do not depict their lifestyle. I think she's kind of a nutter. A Jesus nutter. She's a crackpot. There's nothing right about that woman. Her husband is sometimes in the videos, but not very often. He's kind of on the sidelines. And I'm sure she makes money off of her appearances, her online appearances. I don't know to what extent, she, at what depth that she's online, or whether she sells things, or whether she markets herself. But it's pretty much all over the internet. And when somebody posted it on my group, and then I was enlightened to this kind of person, and it astounds me how much favor that she gets for not even doing anything creative or special or realistic. She just like bebops to a song, a hip hop song. And her and her children are involved in just bouncing and dancing and, just doing the most stupid things. And then, on the other hand, I am speaking the truth. And I am giving myself 100%, 110%. I'm exploiting myself, basically. I am trying to enlighten and share and totally give of myself in all of my videos. And express the things the sorrows that I deal with in life, and the disappointments and the frustration. And, she's just parading around like, hey, let's just have another child. And there's a God in this world who's going to make everything right. And she even said with this last birth of this last boy that she had, she even said that there were some difficulties with the pregnancy and blah, blah, blah. But, she just gave it all to God. She just placed it all in God's lap. And he took care of it. Well, let me tell you, Miss K, God's not going to be there to wipe all of your tears and your children's tears. She's a homeschooler, a mom that homeschools her children. And that is a way to have ultimate control of your family, because you keep them home all day long and you control what they read, what they are exposed to. And all of these children are exposed to reproduction and not the facts. They are exposed to religion. So they are, they're stunted. These children are growing up in a family with, strong boundaries. Not good boundaries. Limitations. And it's just never ending, like how insulting life is. Because if you are honest and truthful and sharing hardcore facts, somebody like her just crushes all of your initiatives. She just you know, she's grandiose, and she promotes reproduction, and she brags about each and every one of her births, almost like it's an obsession, or it's an addiction, whatever the case. But it's just a total joke, and the masses are, validating her, and it's just like another Kardashian story. It's just recycling of the same old bullshit. And I think all the Kardashians, almost all of them have children, right? Multiple children. It's just so sad. It is not popular to not to have children. It is not popular to be child-free. It never was. And doing the right thing is harder. It's much harder to do something and not be acknowledged. And I think the mother of 10 is a sellout. She sold out. She follows Christ, whoever that is. Some invisible person that she will never meet. Concerned about the future that's never going to happen. Trying to get into a heaven that doesn't exist. And pawning off her children one by one, 10 little Indians. Just pawning them off to the world. And people are patting her on the back. Oh, how beautiful your family is. Oh, you're doing such a good job at parenting. They know nothing about her. They know zero. And for whatever sufferings that are involved in that household, she's sure not showing them. She's just showing the next child that she's going to deliver. And I think she's pretty much always pregnant. She'll probably be pregnant within 6 months. God willing. Life is just really, really cruel. It's cruel if you feel like you are on the right path. And I know that I am on the right path. I know that I promote the truth, and I am very enlightened. But it's very, very hard to educate other people. It's very hard to get under their thick skulls. They are impenetrable. The masses are impenetrable. And so many people are even afraid to speak out. You know, along the way, I have been praised. Somebody, even in Canada, she saw my bumper stickers and she walked behind me and she says, is that your YouTube channel? And I said, yes. She says, I love your stickers. I'm going to start watching your channel. And those experiences are few and far between. And those people, they're becoming more and more common. But, you know, I don't have 10 kids to show the world. I don't have an entertainment factor like Miss K. And I guess that's what sells. Phoniness, stupidity, embarrassing, cringy behavior, immature stunts. And I've invested my whole life into this philosophy, pretty much. Pretty much since the time I was hooked up with Facebook and later YouTube. This being my second channel. Child Free Diane was the first channel, as you know. So it's quite an investment to portray yourself and identify yourself as an antinatalist to a worldwide audience, only to see the mockery of reproduction with people like her, with her 10 children, and bragging about it as if it's an honor, as if it's a badge that she's wearing, as if she's just, you know, given herself a gold star for bringing more and more children into this horrible world. Every one of those children feels hunger, thirst, anger, competition, loneliness. Yes, even in a family of 10 children, you're going to feel lonely. You're going to feel left out. And how can a mother and a father possibly give all 10 children what they need? It's impossible. And I see many stories like hers. I mean, she's not the only one. I'm just not picking on her. I'm just using her as an example because she's very prolific with her videos. She does very often, she promotes her lifestyle and her family through her videos. So she's not, I mean, she's kind of hard to miss. And things just flash, you know, online. If you're on Facebook, you might just see her little stunts and her videos because they just surface. You don't even have to look for them. But it's a real insult for me because of the investment that I've given this philosophy and the energy I've placed into antinatalism, premortalism, you name it, ephilism, right to die, enlightenment, being woke. And somebody like her and her husband just really crushes the hell out of our initiatives. So anyway, that's about all I have to say. It just disgusts me. This world disgusts me. Thanks for watching if you've watched this far.